Tom Cruise, what a pleasure it is to have you on our show.
Thank you for having me.
Judging by your films, you are a fan of speed. Us Brits love a bit of that too, which is why it's such an honour to have you here at our Mecca of Speed, Silverstone. The British Grand Prix is this weekend, and we were wondering, is the event on your radar? Are you a fan of Formula One?
I've watched these guys race their whole career. I love Formula One. I love racing. Of course, you know, I've lived here in England for many, many years. I mean, the first time I came here was in the 80s. I grew up really watching, you know, NASCAR in America at that time in the 60s and 70s in Indy. And then when I came here at this time, it was like Formula One. So it was an absolute event in our lives. It's an amazing sport. So today, I just want to thank you all. This is a treat for me. It's a real treat for me.
Well, we've actually had the chance before to drive with a Formula One car, so slightly loaded in as much that I know that you can drive at that level. You drove the Formula One car at speeds and really delivered. And it seems to me there's many parallels between what's required to be an elite sports person and what's required to be at the top of your game. First of all, I'm just glad you chose not to be a race driver.
The pit lane today, I'm like, he's right there. Then you help one of our guys put this thing together, and it's like,
well,
it's
first
extraordinary.
of all, it was a pleasure. You took me on a hot lap round, and I was like, how smooth. The way you guys drive and you take it to a level, like you see guys like this level, and it's just a level of high art. That's what I love about it. I learned so much today being with you guys, talking about racing, giving me more insight into how you guys think about the sport. That's stuff that's interesting to me, but it's something that I do strive for excellence. But I'm just constantly working towards being competent at what I do. And I'm constantly studying, like flying a helicopter, aerobatics, or even, you know, I take dance lessons so that, you know, how do I, and singing, you know, lessons, as you could tell, my singing today was... Oh, that love and feeling. Keep going. I'm going to keep with those lessons, you know? But that's all, you know. I think that's the fun of life, is learning.
Now, you know Lewis. You know, you've hung out with him. So could you ever imagine being involved in an F1 movie, getting him involved in some way, or?
Look, I have, from NASCAR to that, it is something that we have all looked at, and how do we do it? How do we manage something like that in terms of building the cars and racing and doing all of those things? And it is a great story. And it's also something that you got to find the right characters and the right place to do it. But I do think that is a great story.
We got a big weekend this week, and I should end on this actually. We got
it's gonna be a big weekend.
Lewis Hamilton up against Max Verstappen. Proper dogfight.
Yes.
Can Hamilton pull it back? Is he going to get the Cruise bump?
He's gonna pull back. And you're asking him about Lewis in terms of acting. I was like, that's something. You know, I think that anyone with that kind of focus and passion, you know, and wants to act, and I know he's a musician and stuff, and he's interested in that, he can accomplish anything. You know, you guys know that. If you focus your mind on something, you can accomplish anything.
Why didn't you put him in a Mission Impossible movie?
Yeah, you know what? We were talking about Top Gun, actually.
Oh, right.
Yes, and he was like, I was like, you know, he spoke to the director, and I did not want to be responsible. He's in a championship run. I said, you're on a run, man. This is like, you're legend, and you want to keep that rolling. And so did not want to, you know.
I'm glad he listened to you, Tom, because we like him where he is.
I know. I was like, people would have killed me. You know what I mean? My family, my friends would be like, what is happening? You know, like, this is like, you know, he's got a race.
Tom, it's been such a joy hanging out with you. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for your time.
It's been an absolute pleasure for me.
If I could impose one last thing, is there any chance we could have one last Top Gun moment with you?
Sure. Let's do it, guys. pleasure. Me too.
Thank you.
Privilege.
Privilege is mine.
Master, take it easy. See you.
You guys are amazing. Thank you for a great day.
Thank you, sir. The F-18's just...
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Take it easy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
What just happened?
I don't know. Was that real?